Okay, I set the phone down, it stopped recording, so quick part 2. Just got a D104 on here, because it was the first mic I grabbed that was wired for this radio, so we're not going to listen to it or anything, but... So here's our 5-watt slug. Normally you don't see that too often, but it's actually over 4 watts, so this would have failed if they would have inspected this particular radio. So 25 watts, PEP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, hello, hello. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, hello, hello. It's doing pretty darn good for, brand new in the box. 30 some years old, 32 years old or so. It's doing pretty good, so. If I remember right, these used to have a pretty, in particular, like chirp sound or something when you unkeyed, and I'm not sure if this one does it or not. It almost seems like it does something though, because when I unkey the microphone, I can see the watt meter kind of fluctuate like that. So I'm going to hook up a radio here and we'll listen to it. Okay, we'll just listen to it on this Walker 2 really quick. It does have that little chirp sound right there. That's what I remember of these. It's got pretty good audio with this microphone. It's nice and clear. And, I think it would do okay. That's the reason why I picked this up. For one, it was new. I didn't plan on the cord being so short, but, that can be easily resolved. I got the box. It's out in the kitchen. But the box is in rough shape. It's probably been sitting in somebody's garage or attic or closet, somewhere. But it's still intact and all that good stuff. But yeah, I remember these radios. I used to have one in my car back in the about the mid 90s when I started driving. I got my driver's license, I think, in 94. I turned 16, so that'll tell you about how old I am. And I think this was my first CB radio that actually had a meter. Because I used to have some kind of Midland. It was like just a 40 channel Midland, but it didn't have a signal meter. And back then, we used to drive around and play a game. Everybody called it something different, but we used to just call it like CB tag. And it's really hard to play CB tag if you don't have a radio with a signal meter. A lot of the guys I was, playing it with, and whenever they were using like Cobra 25s, Cobra 29 stuff, radios that had a meter. And then I found this one at I think it was Radio Shack, or it was Myers. There's a big department store in Michigan called Myers, somewhere anyways. And I just wanted something small, and this had a meter, so I grabbed it. And it worked pretty good for me for a long time. I used to use a PA in my vehicle too, and had a horn in the grill of the car, so I used to flick on the PA quite a bit too and mess with people. But everybody remembered and knew it was me because of that chirp at the end, and this one does the same thing. So I'm not sure why they do that, but this was before the time where they'd put Roger beeps in your radios. You'd have to have one put in yourself. But and I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm using a power mic. I don't have a stock mic. I'd have to go get the one out of the package. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to turn on the scope and stuff. We'll just look at it really quick. Alright, I got it hooked up to the waveform generator, function generator, whatever you want to call it. So that's what we have. This meter on the right's in PEP. This one's just in average, whatever you want to call it. It's our carrier, 14.7 volts peak to peak. That's just our RF spectrum. You're not going to see anything crazy here. 1 kilohertz tone, 30 microvolt RMS. So that's what we got. So it's definitely factory, but it's doing pretty good. Sounds good. A little bit of average power increase, not much. Peak power about 13 watts. So let's just zoom in on this. What I'll do is I'll zoom in to 20 kilohertz. That'll give us a better idea of how the radio is looking. So yeah, it's nice and clean. It's not bleeding or anything like that. So yeah, it's good. And I'm just going to leave it exactly how it is, because there's really no point to really try to do anything to a radio like this. It's going to work how it's going to work, and you know, just a good radio to have. It's kind of like a collection radio for me. It has a little sentimental value. It was like one of the first radios, like I said, that I used in my car. Had an S meter, so it allowed me to participate more in that CV tag thing we used to play back in the mid 90s. And yeah, I'm not even going to peel the sticker off of it. I know it works. I can see the number. I can't really tell if the meter works, but I'm sure it does. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So yeah, Cobra 19 Ultra needs some new power cord put on it. Probably just put a new one on it, or just extend the one that's there, but it's just stupidly short. I don't know why somebody would cut it like that, but why they would cut the cord and not peel the sticker off the front's beyond me. But hey, what do I know? I like it though. It's a nice, cool looking little radio for its day. I think this was probably one of the better ones anyways of the whole 19 series. I never had a 19 GTL though. I think that was a little older. It actually looked kind of like a regular Cobra. But I don't know, I like this one. I liked it when I had it. I saw it on eBay. It was listed as like new still. So I jumped on it. I didn't realize I had the sticker on it though, because when they took the picture, it just kind of looks like it's on. But yeah, that's it. 19 Ultra 7.3.